Now, there were a lot of rumors about people being promoted to sergeant in Dolton Village, and they were not able, they did not pass their exam. And per the rule, you have to pass the exam by 70% to get promoted to sergeant. Apparently Tiffany didn't give a shit because Tiffany didn't go to school. She don't care about making grades or passing the exam and showing proof that you know the law, showing proof that I know how to properly execute my duties as a police officer. I know how to properly execute my duties as a sergeant, and I will be a great sergeant, a great fit for the village of Dolton. She don't care about that because she never had to do it. Tiffany goes around talking shit, and she ghetto, and that's all she had to do is her claim to fame is talking a whole bunch of shit and being real ghetto and loud, and you know, bullying her way to whatever the things that she wants. So in this particular lawsuit, it was filed on May 6th. This was filed on May 6th. I knew there was a lot of stuff going on with Tiffany. I know she has like I said, it's about 17 lawsuits against her. And it's the village of Dolton and Illinois Municipality Corporation, Tiffany Henyard, Village of Dolton Board of Fire and Police Commissioner Devontae Stewart, and Lewis Lacey. And the guy who's suing them, his name is Jeffrey DeVries. Jeffrey DeVries is basically complaining about their promotion. And he mentioned some of the Roberts Rules of Order, procedures that provides the Board of Fire Police Commissioner shall call examination to fill vacancies. And October the 23rd, there were 6 vacancies at the rank of police sergeant. Okay. People did take the test. There were a lot of people that took the test. It says on October 2023, DeVries filed an anonymous complaint with the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board after learning that a fellow officer was writing parking tickets without probable cause to boost revenue for the village. So he blasted him on that. You just writing parking tickets for no reason. I think that was probably about that $500 tickets. Remember that, you guys? They was giving people $500 tickets. Just imagine $500 parking tickets. They don't do that in big cities. They don't do that in Chicago. You can probably get $100 ticket for parking. They'll tow your car too. They'll tow your car if you park in a place where you're not supposed to. They got a tow racketing scheme in Chicago. But to get your car out, it's probably about $200. So it's still not a $500 ticket. Okay. So on November the 2nd, Stewart posted a final eligibility list for promotions to rank of sergeant of police. DeVries ranked first on the list, and his scores was 72.9%. Marissa Corey was second. She scored 70.5%, followed by Vincent Nunez, 65, Terry Young, 64, and Michael Gilhooly, 64. Remember, you got to believe this guy because he got down to the 100th percent, the 10th percent and the 100% on some of these. The list include chief merit points in calculating eligibility. DeVries received 2 merit points, or 40% of the total possible. Curry received 5 merit points. Nunez received 5 merit points. Young received 5 merit points, and Gilhooly received 4 merit points. The list was not created pursuant to the publicly held meeting of the BFPC, nor was it voted on a quorum of commissioners of the BFPC. The list was simply created by Stewart without lawful authority. Stewart just willy-nilly. I like these people, so I'm going to create the list. Stewart was the only member of the BFPC to sign the final eligibility list, and upon information and belief, the only commissioner appointed to the BFPC at the time, Stewart posted the list in the police department. It says Nunes, Young, and Gilhooly did not receive scores above 70, did not pass the examination process pursuant to Chapter 3 in the rules and regs, and should not have been included on the final eligibility list. So it says Nunes, Young, and Gilhooly did not receive scores above 70%, did not pass the examination according to the rules and regulations. On the 6th, DeVries sent the email to Stewart explaining that the final eligibility list appeared to include individuals that did not qualify. And it says Stewart did not respond, and Commander Eric Price ordered DeVries not to contact Stewart. If the village or Henyard desired to promote someone to the rank of sergeant, the village board of trustees must vote to approve such promotions. It requires that an item of business such as voting promoting individuals to rank of sergeant must be posted on the agenda at least 48 hours in advance of the meeting where the vote of the board of trustees could occur. On the 2nd, Henyard promoted Curry, Nunes, Young, and Gilhooly to the rank of sergeant of police during the meeting of the village board of trustees without lawful authority to do so. Curry did pass. Curry was the only one that she promoted, Marissa, that actually passed. Nunes, Young, and Gilhooly, they failed their exam. So they wasn't able to promote them. And actually, they are actually able to, I guess, go over and promote them, I guess, executive order, but it has to be approved by the board of trustees. It says on the 8th, revised police sergeant promotional list was posted and did not result from the vote of the board. The revised promotional list includes merit points. Curry, Nunes, Gilhooly received 100 out of 100 merit points. DeVries received 50 merit points for 55% total. So they just dumbed his down. Revised final scores: Curry was 90%, Nunes 84, Gilhooly 83, Young 83, DeVries 83. Even though DeVries' percentage of merit points allegedly increased from 40 to 55 on the 2nd final eligibility list and the January 8th final eligibility list. DeVries was served with the notice of formal interrogation. The notice advised that DeVries will be subject to a disciplinary interrogation on February the 8th. So, they just bullying people. Oh, I want you to follow the rules. No, I don't want to follow the rules. I want to do whatever the hell I want to do. And if you don't go along with it, we're going to make your life miserable. They asked them question, did you have a conversation with Trustee Belcher regarding the sergeant promotion list? Have you ever met with Trustee Belcher? Well, Trustee Belcher is on the village board trustees, and she will be the one or to actually approve this. And she, of course, it has to be a vote. But what's the problem? Did you submit a complaint against the Dolton Police Department to the Illinois Police Training Board? Yes, I did. DeVries answered it in affirmative that he had filed an anonymous complaint with the Illinois law enforcement. And so they suspended him. The suspension was an act of retaliation, yes, by the village and Chief Lacey, because he filed a anonymous complaint. That's one thing that the FBI is also looking into. They wanted the ranks and promotions of the police officers. Promotion. Anybody that was promoted, they wanted information about that. Tiffany got her hands full. People don't like her. She's getting sued left and right. It's never ending. She's just costing the taxpayers a lot of money at this point. I don't know why they don't step in. I know it's not going to stop the lawsuits. The damage is all already done, but I don't know why they can't promote an interim mayor, because right now she's an illegitimate mayor. She's a mess. That's all I'm going to say about that. You guys put in the chat and let me know what you think.